G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, 25 rounds of NRL have just begun. There's 8 games a season, so there are so many games to get through, and I will be attending a lot of NRL games once again in 2022. In this video, part 1, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be speaking about 5 games between rounds 1 to 10, not really including Eels home games, because I will be at Eels home game that I will be attending where you guys will get a chance to see me, or just games that I'm excited for because of the reasons that I'll explain. Let's get straight into the video. Starting off in number 1 is the Bulldogs and the Panthers. In 2 of the last 3 meetings between these sides, the Bulldogs have not scored a single point. The Panthers have been dominant against a dreadful Doggies side, but they're not so dreadful anymore. They've got a fantastic roster, which I can't wait to see, and this will probably be the first time I do get around to seeing just how good this Bulldogs team can play with Paul Vaughan, Matt Duffy from the Dragons, and then you've got former Panthers. There was a short stint for Tavita Pangai Jr., but still a former Panther. And the man on your screen against his old club that already claimed that they want him back in the centres, Matt Burton. I can't wait to see the Panthers and the Bulldogs go up. I guess on form you'd probably go the Panthers, but these Bulldogs are going to be right up for it. Next up, a cracker in round 8 here on my home of the Central Coast. It's the Rabbitohs, the home team, versus the Manly Seagulls. Manly Seagulls were very disappointing against the Penrith Panthers to start round 1, but the Rabbits were dismal against the Broncos. Both of these teams will start to hit form as we get into the back half of the season. In my opinion, these are both 2 quality top 8 teams. It's always a great game between these sides. It often does go down to the wire, but there's no Adam Reynolds to kick a field goal, so DCE could get one over. Not to mention that Manly were knocked out by the Rabbitohs, 1 game away from a grand final in 2021. They will want revenge. In round 2 on a Sunday afternoon, 4 o'clock at McDonald Jones Stadium, I will probably try and get to this game between the Knights and the Tigers. Mitchell Pearce, some huge shoes to fill, but Andrew Johns says he's been working a lot with Adam Clune and really rates him, so I want to see how this Knights side fares. I'm looking forward to watching the Knights play the Roosters today, actually, at the time of this video being filmed. Looking forward to seeing how their round 1 side looks against the Roosters. And as for the Tigers, they look great in the trials. They've got the Melbourne Storm in round 1, which I think it'll be a close game tonight, but we'll have to wait and see. And I also really want to see the new Tigers recruits in Jackson Hastings and Oliver Gildart play a proper NRL game. So round 2, Newcastle Knights, I'll be getting behind you against the West Tigers. And I think this is the second time in my 5 years of getting around Newcastle. Well, can you believe it's been 3 years since, I'm still going to call it, Bankwest Stadium opened up when the Eels took on the Tigers. Well, it's time for the Eels to get Easter Monday once again. So I will be at round 6, Parramatta Eels at CommBank. I hate calling it that, against the West Tigers. Last year, the Tigers put up a fight. Hopefully they can do the same thing, because it's always a huge crowd and I'd love to see a close contest. I kind of hate blowouts, but I'm looking forward to Parramatta taking on the Tigers in round 6. And last but certainly not least, in round 9, almost around the first 10 rounds, Parramatta will take on the Panthers at Panthers Stadium, Blue Bet Stadium as it's now called. Really, really looking forward to this game. It is a Friday night blockbuster. I think it'll be a great game. Parramatta obviously losing to the Panthers to almost get into the prelim, and injury stopped Parramatta from getting closer than I think they would have in 2021. I didn't have too much belief, but the more I think about it, with Reid Marnie, we were a very strong side and would have been great against the Panthers. Looking forward to Mitchell Moses up against Nathan Cleary. I think Mitch is in for a big year, and Sevo could be back for this game. So Sevo against Brian To'o. We beat them at home in 2020, but this is at the Panthers' home ground that they have now won 18 straight games at the current point of filming this video. So really looking forward to this contest, and those are 5 games I'm looking forward to. So there you go, guys. There's 5 games that I will be at in the first 10 opening rounds of the 2022 NRL season. Really looking forward to this season. You guys know me. I'll be at plenty more games. I just know that I will be. I sometimes decide last minute with like 3 hours to go. I'm going down to Sydney, or I'm going here, I'm going there. Can't wait to get behind your team. But most of all, can't wait starting tomorrow to get behind my own boy, the Parramatta Eels. I just want to say, if you are new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe. We've gone up 40 subscribers this week. I really do appreciate it, guys. There's giveaways on the channel, and there's plenty more videos coming. Hope you enjoyed this video. Comment what game you're looking forward to watching the most in the first 10 rounds, and I'll see you guys later.